What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel as you tune in and check out the content. And with that being said, man, I ran across this video, this interview from Sports Illustrated. They interviewed Alyssa Thomas, right? And I haven't really had an opportunity to listen to it yet, right? So I'm gonna listen to it as as I comment on this video. But it says Alyssa Thomas, and it says on Unrivaled, the WNBA. So she's given in this interview, she's supposedly giving her point of view of like the state of the NBA and Unrivaled, and I guess like her future plans. So I'm gonna play the interview, and I know I'm gonna interrupt, just to give my input on what I think about the conversation between Alyssa Thomas, and I'm not even sure the host, but this young lady works for Sports Illustrated.
What's up?
What's up? All of that and what's up? You know what I'm saying? That's exactly who she is. Straight to the point. We're so excited to have you here on our episode of Unrivaled Edition. How's it feel back? Season 2.
It feels good. I mean, same team, different players, but excited to be back, ready to get going.
Oh, we're ready to get you going. We're going to jump into all of that. But before we start, we're going to jump into Sideline Couture.
Oh, Sideline Couture, I don't know what that is. But all right, so Alyssa Thomas, this is going to be her second year playing for Unrivaled, right? And so, but before they get to talking about Unrivaled, I want to say about last year when the Suns played, this past season when the Suns played they played against Asia Wilson and her team. What was the Asia Wilson team called? The Las Vegas Aces. So when she played against them, her style of play, she's a very physical, very aggressive, and sometimes some people call it bully ball. But she couldn't bully Asia Wilson and what's the other young lady name? Something I forgot her name, but she couldn't bully those girls around over there. And so in that series, she was just, in my opinion, she just was rendered ineffective against the Las Vegas Aces. And I thought she was going to put up a tougher fight than that. She don't have any moves, or she's not finesse at all. It's just, like I said, it's just basically bully ball. And she wasn't able to do that to this team, to the Aces. And that's how, they just rendered her ineffective. So, but I'm going to start this interview. Some of this I might have to skip.
One of my favorite segments where, we go into the fits, the fashion, you feel good.
Yeah, I'm not interested in fashion.
Together myself. I'm a big Olive. I love sets.
Straight to the point. You like it quick, but straight to the point. And we're going to get straight to the point.
All right.
WNBA Finals came off, right? Your run. Third trip, guys fell short, but it's your first year with Phoenix.
Yeah.
How did it feel, and what was that playoff run like for you?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I played, Connecticut 11 years, and then to go to a new team, a different environment. A little scary at first, but a move that was needed. It was a perfect fit for me. The city of Phoenix welcomed me with open arms, and just a year that I needed to, refresh me, revive, and just get the juices going again. So just had a lot of fun. Like you said, we fell short in the finals, but we'll definitely be back.
Oh, y'all definitely will be back. How was it playing under Coach
It was
Tibbetts?
good. Yeah? Nate's awesome. He really, brought the best out of me. I handled the ball probably more than I ever have in my career. So he taught me a lot of things. It was a match made in heaven, and I can't wait to, get back to work with him.
Yeah, I love that he actually put the ball in your hands to bring it up and stuff. How does that?
Let me comment on that. I think the guy name is Nate Tibbetts, right? Coach for the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, he got outcoached because Alyssa Thomas is not a playmaker. She's not a point guard. And so, sometimes you'll throw it to the big man to beat the press, to throw it over the top to the big man to beat the press. But you don't want her on a regular basis bringing the ball up, because she don't know how to distribute the ball. She's not going to draw it. Yeah, so that right there, just because you can bring the ball up, and she could, don't mean that you want to. Like Asia Wilson can bring the ball up, but she don't. Or if Asia Wilson bring it up, she'll bring it up to half court. She'll give it to the guard, and she'll allow one of those guards to get them in their set. But you don't, you know, because Asia Wilson is not a playmaker. Alyssa Thomas is not a playmaker. So why, you know, that's why I thought in that series, I thought, what's the coach name for the Becky Hammonds? I thought Becky Hammonds outcoached the Phoenix Sun coach, you know, in that series. She just outcoached it. And he played right into her hands. And that was one of the ways, you know, they allowed this young lady, Alyssa Thomas, to bring the ball up court, because now, you know, that affects like how soon you get into your offense. You show her some token pressure, just enough to run the clock down a little bit, give her some token pressure, no more than what she could handle, you know, and then now you know you want her to run your offense. That would just, in my opinion, just wasn't wise.
Help your game here at Unrivaled with 3-on-3, because you know a lot of it's not just standing there, send picks, doing rebound. You have to do everything out there.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a big offensive game here. I think this year I was really able to highlight what I'm able to do with the ball in my hands. So looking forward to continue to show people what I can do. Unrivaled's a big offensive game, so yeah, I'm gonna be coming full force.
See, I don't believe in that philosophy. You know, about showing people what you can do, unless what you do, you know, is helping the team. Like I said, just because you can bring the ball up the court, don't mean that we need you bringing the ball up the court if it's not absolutely necessary. If the team needs that, you know, you to get the ball across half court, then cool. But, you know, just, you know, bringing the ball up, that's not, in my opinion, that's just not great coaching.
No, we're looking for the full forceness. We can't wait. How was it and how excited was it for you last season to have your wife, DB, on the team? You know, you guys are teammates again.
Yeah.
Now this time in Phoenix. And have you tried recruiting her to play here? I know she came to a few games last year. You know,
she's not coming. I'm gonna sit direct. She's not coming. Yeah. No, it was awesome. It was, you know, we had played together for a few years in Connecticut. So started season, it was a little weird not, you know, being in the same uniform, but you know, when she came to Phoenix, I mean, it all started there for her. So it was amazing to see her in that environment where it all started for her.
I don't know. You know, this is different. Like personal relationships, I think, like on the team, I just thought that it was a distraction. In my opinion, it just was a distraction. When you think about the way Bonner left the Fever, and then she went over to the Phoenix Suns because she wanted to play with Alyssa Thomas. I just thought that was more of a distraction, especially when once they got to the championship, you know, it was a distraction.
You know, she built her career there. So I love playing with her. I'm happy that we got to go on a finals run together, and can't wait for next season.
I mean, y'all look great together. The chemistry, I can't wait, especially the two of you. So I can't wait to see that flourish next season. Now, the two of you do a lot.
I think, like I said, if you're gonna have like a relationship on the team with another player, then you better make sure that you win. Because people are going to say exactly what I just said. They're going to say it was a distraction. It's something that's not necessary. It's something that interferes with like the main goal of the team. So, you know, you got to win in those situations.
Together, I know one of your secret hidden talents is cooking. Yes. So I know you love to cook. Can we see some of your dishes?
We're all competitors at the end of the day. I think everybody knows when you step onto the court. I mean, it's about the.
Hold on, let me rewind
this. Now, one of the things that we have with the season, how hard is it for you, or tough is it, for example, to switch your friendship button on and off, okay? So we know that you and Jackie Young are now teammates this year again. You guys also faced off in the WNBA finals. So how hard is it for you to turn it off, that friendship button?
Yeah, Jackie Young with the Aces, man, really got into Alyssa Thomas' head, right? Because like I said, Alyssa Thomas is not a ball handler. She's not a point guard. That don't mean that she can't dribble. That don't mean that she can't make basic passes. But when you put her in a position where as though she got to make point guard type, she got to make point guard type decisions, and that's what Jackie Young and Becky Hammons did to her. You know, it frustrated her. It frustrated her, and it took her out of her game. I think this year, the coach for the Phoenix Suns or the Mercuries, I hope I wasn't calling them Suns all the time, the Phoenix Mercuries, I hope that he takes the ball out of her hand and they get like a real point guard, man, because she not a playmaker. And Jackie Young, you know, just ate her up.
I mean, we're all competitors at the end of the day. I think everybody knows when you step onto the court, I mean, about the basketball. But after it's all said and done, you know, we go back to our normal lives and our friendships and, you know, hang out like we always do. So, yeah, I mean, congrats to them. They've been doing their thing. But, you know, nothing changes for us. And now we get the opportunity to compete together.
I know, it's going to be awesome to seeing the two of you together. Now, speaking of competing, 1v1, you missed 1v1 last year due to an injury. But the fans are really wondering what's your game going to look like this season and what type of player you are and who is someone you love to match up against in the 1v1. Who would it be?
I mean, anybody really, you know, I love to play defense. So, I mean, I'm ready for anything, anyone. So, yeah, whatever it takes.
We love that because if anyone asked last year who their bodyguard would be, they said it would be you. I mean, I'm hiring you too. Like if I need a bodyguard, I'm hiring AT ASAP. Like we know you're the enforcer, so we know you're gonna pull up and show all that. Now with your newbies on the team, you got.
So yeah, her role as an enforcer just didn't work against the Aces, right? And like, you know, your enforcer can't be like your number one, like your go-to person. Like it's like in the NBA, like wouldn't expect like Charles Oakley to lead the Knicks to a championship. You know, they need scores around Alyssa Thomas. They need a point guard around her. She can't be your enforcer. You know, that's just like her role is just like she's like the Jimmy Butler of the WNBA. You know, very good basketball player, but Jimmy Butler is not your number one. You know, he physical guy, very competitive guy, but he's not going to be your number one. And she is not going to be like your number one person who leads you, you know, all the way to a championship victory.
Have some veteranship, obviously some newbies, some rookies. Out of the new Unrivaled people that are coming, we got Paige Becker, Sonia Citron, Kiki. Who do you think will thrive the best in this 3-on-3?
Yeah, I mean, I think Paige, just, you know, she's great at her one-on-one skills. Like I said, there's not a lot of defense that's played here. So I think you'll really see her flourish in this environment.
I love it. And you guys going to Chip this year? We going to see you in the Chip?
We got to stay healthy this year. Last year, you know, we started off, we were playing really well. And unfortunately, we caught the injury bug. But yeah, you know, laces were quiet. We do our thing, and we're just going to continue to work.
Listen, we're looking forward to seeing you this coming up season. Your squad, you guys are ready to go. Everyone's looking healthy. Everyone looks great. You are on your full throttle. Listen, this is a train engine right here running through everything.
All right, so yeah, I mean that's it. I just think that, like I said, they got outcoached. Becky Hammons outcoached the Mercury last year, and hopefully this year they will take Alyssa Thomas off of the ball because she's not a playmaker. She can dribble, she can pass, but when it comes to making point guard type decisions, that's just not her role. She's never been that. You know, she wasn't that in college. She wasn't that, you know, when she was with Connecticut. And so, you know, that's my take on it, on that interview that she just gave. So with that being said, man, y'all make sure to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. And I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.